Once upon a time, in a sunny green meadow, lived a very special cow, MooMoo the Magic Cow. She loved making ice cream, candies, and today, she had a brand new idea. MooMoo jumped with joy, her bell tinkling merrily. Moo, today, I'm going to bake a rainbow cake, she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The cheerful cow pranced over to her magical basket, which glowed with a soft, enchanting light. As she opened it, the most extraordinary ingredients appeared one by one. First, a golden egg that shimmered like the sun. Then, a bottle of milk that sparkled like starlight. Next came a jar of rainbow sugar crystals that twinkled in all the colors of the rainbow. Finally, a bag of fluffy cloud flour that was as light as air. MooMoo looked at her magical ingredients with delight. Moo, perfect, but I need one more thing. Friendship magic, she said, looking around the meadow. As if summoned by her words, MooMoo's friends appeared. A fluffy bunny hopping through the grass, a colorful bird swooping down from a nearby tree, and a tiny mouse scurrying out from behind a flower. We'll help you, MooMoo, they all chimed in unison, eager to be part of the magical baking adventure. With all her ingredients and friends gathered, MooMoo was ready to start mixing her rainbow cake. She carefully placed her big mixing bowl on a tree stump and began adding the ingredients one by one. They mixed the golden egg, the milk, the sugar, and the flour. Whisk, 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 narrated the gentle breeze that swept through the meadow. The sound of whisking filled the air as MooMoo and her friends took turns stirring the batter. But something was still missing. MooMoo knew just what to do. She waved her magic bell, and suddenly, the batter began to change colors. Sparkles danced around the bowl as the mixture transformed into a swirling rainbow of hues. The bunny peered into the bowl, his eyes wide with wonder. Wow, it looks like a rainbow inside the bowl, he exclaimed, his long ears twitching with excitement. The little bird fluttered closer, drawn by the delicious aroma. Tweet! Can I taste a little? She chirped hopefully. MooMoo shook her head gently. Not yet, little bird. First, let's bake it, she said with a knowing smile. As they prepared to bake the cake, a magical oven appeared in the meadow, glowing with an otherworldly light. MooMoo carefully placed the rainbow batter inside and closed the door. The friends waited with bated breath as the cake baked, filling the air with the most wonderful smell. Ding! The oven chimed, signaling that the cake was ready. As MooMoo opened the oven door, a bright light shined out, momentarily blinding everyone. When their eyes adjusted, they gasped in awe. Inside was the most beautiful rainbow cake ever. The breeze whispered in amazement. But the magic wasn't over yet. Suddenly, rainbow colors flew out of the cake, soaring into the sky and painting it with vibrant hues. The whole meadow was transformed into a magical wonderland of color. The little mouse, who had been quiet until now, squeaked with delight. Wow, the whole meadow looks magical now, he said, his tiny whiskers twitching with excitement. MooMoo beamed with pride as she carefully lifted the cake out of the oven. It was time to share her creation with her friends. She cut the cake into perfect slices, making sure everyone got a piece. As each friend took a bite, something extraordinary happened. The bunny took a hop and soared higher than ever before. The bird opened her beak and sang the most beautiful melody anyone had ever heard. The mouse darted across the meadow faster than the blink of an eye. MooMoo watched her friends with joy. Moo, magic tastes even better when we share it with friends, she said, taking a bite of her own slice and feeling warmth spread through her from horn to hoof as the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the meadow. MooMoo and her friends sat contentedly, enjoying the last crumbs of the magical rainbow cake. The sky above them still shimmered with the colors of the rainbow, a reminder of their wonderful day. And so, MooMoo's rainbow cake brought happiness to everyone in the meadow. The gentle breeze carried one last message as it rustled through the leaves. Every time you see a rainbow, remember, maybe MooMoo is baking again. As the stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky, the words "The Magic Cow, More Adventures Coming Soon" appeared in glittering letters above the meadow, promising many more magical days to come.